In the quiet depths of the waters surrounding America lies a hidden world, shrouded in secrets and submerged silence. As waves gently dance above, stories of enigmatic ancient civilizations whisper just beneath the surface, begging to be uncovered. Welcome to a realm where stone blocks align with uncanny precision off the coast of Bimini, where pyramids lurk beneath Cuban seas, and where mysterious formations rest in the shadows of Lake Michigan and beyond. These are not mere legends, they are echoes of a forgotten past, crafted by unseen hands. As night embraces the ocean, our journey into these sunken mysteries begins, beckoning with unanswered questions and the allure of the unknown. Embark on a journey that delves deep into the mysteries that lie beneath the ocean's surface, where silent enigmas have been cradled by time. Amidst whispers of bygone ages, we are drawn to the Bimini Road off the Bahamas, an underwater formation that entwines history and myth, igniting whisperings of Atlantis. It was in 1968 that Dr. J. Manson Valentine unveiled this collection of flat limestone blocks, laid out like a submerged pathway. These stones, echoing with Edgar Cayce's prophetic visions of Atlantis resurfacing in the Bahamas, capture the imagination with their precision and alignment. The question persists: are these formations nature's playful artistry, or remnants of ancient human endeavours? Beyond mere curiosity, Bimini Road invites inquisitive minds to ponder the notion of lost civilizations. While mainstream geology leans toward the theory of natural beach rock formations shaped by the ocean's hand, the allure of Atlantis lingers. It is a siren call to those captivated by the idea of standing amidst the echoes of a lost world, a testament to the hypnotic draw of mysteries ensconced beneath the sea's vast expanse. The tale of Atlantis, immortalized by Plato, weaves a tapestry of power and decline, an island swallowed by the sea thousands of years ago. Bimini Road, connected through Edgar Cayce's prophecies, becomes a focal point for those seeking the fabled remnants of this civilization. It challenges historical narratives, urging exploration beyond conventional belief, keeping alive humanity's yearning to reconnect with a past shrouded in mystery. Diving expeditions have long sought to unlock Bimini Road's secrets, an endeavour where archaeologists and seekers navigate the sea's embrace. With technology and human spirit, these explorers journey into the depths, documenting the stones and embracing the profound enigma they embody. It is a dance between the tactile and the metaphysical, a quest as much for answers as for immersion in the timeless mystery. In this ongoing exploration, divers become stewards of history, grappling with the delicate balance of understanding nature's artistry and the possibility of ancient human craftsmanship. Geologists dissect the formation's origins, a debate where science and speculation intersect. Some argue for natural formation, shaped by millennia of oceanic forces acting on coastal rock. Others see intentional design, the work of hands long submerged. Yet Bimini Road transcends physical exploration. It whispers of spiritual insights and metaphysical wonders. Through a spiritual lens, the stones are not mere relics but conduits to consciousness, markers of higher realms. Embodying Earth's ancient wisdoms, they invite meditative engagement, a journey into collective memory, linking us to ancestors who charted cosmic paths beneath waters now stilled by time. The legends of Bimini cultivate myths from truths, threading stories of explorers and pre-Columbian cultures into a narrative tapestry. They speak of Atlantean priests imbuing stones with powers, preserving Bimini as a spiritual beacon. These stories pass through generations, enrich the allure of these waters, inviting modern seekers to explore their depths, where reality and myth intermingle to create a dance of possibilities. Bimini Road's existence aligns ancient wisdom with modern curiosity. The convergence invites today's scholars to explore the formation with advanced tools such as sonar and digital modelling. This ongoing harmony between past and present encourages a broader contemplation of our world's unexplored secrets, urging a reconsideration of what has been lost to time's embrace. Exploring the depths of Bimini Road brings environmental and archaeological challenges. The ocean's shifting currents, climate change, and rising seas threaten to reshape the landscape, pushing archaeologists to preserve the site. Ethical considerations highlight the importance of safeguarding this piece of submerged history, respecting the echoes of cultures that once flourished. In contemplating Bimini Road, reflections on lost civilizations extend beyond academic inquiry into the popular consciousness, urging contemplation of what remains once the tides of time recede. Here, questions of legacy and resilience arise, posing what today's societies may leave behind, how future civilizations will perceive us through the remnants we leave submerged beneath sand and water. As we draw this journey to a close, the spirit of exploration continues to guide us through the shadows of past, present, and future. Bimini Road stands as the beacon of humanity's unwavering curiosity, where science and spirituality, myth and reality converge. It challenges perceptions, inviting us to partake in the cosmic dance of discovery, carrying forward the torch of exploration across history's vast oceans. In embracing this spirit, we honour the ancient allure of what lies hidden beneath, and with each adventure, we add another thread to the tapestry of our shared human story. In the dim, quiet corners of human curiosity, where history tangles with legend, lie the enigmatic Sunken Pyramids off Cuba's western coastline. This story begins in 2001 with marine engineer Paulina Zalitsky and her husband Paul Weinsweig. Tasked by the Cuban government to uncover submerged relics and shipwrecks, they embarked on an expedition that unravelled a mystery residing deep beneath the sea's surface. As their sonar scans swept through the depths, what they uncovered was not the scattered wreckage of the past, but rather an improbable sight. Massive geometric stone structures, standing sentinel some 600 metres beneath the waves. Their symmetrical alignments and sharp angles defied the natural chaos of the ocean floor, evoking the presence of a sunken city, held captive by water and time. These shapes stirred the waters of speculation, suggesting narratives of civilizations long forgotten, awaiting rediscovery. Filled with intrigue, scientists and adventurers pored over the findings. Could these structures be a revelation about prehistoric inhabitants, from an age when sea levels were far lower? Some envisioned a sophisticated society, thriving in an era swallowed by the rise of the global seas as the earth warmed and glaciers wept into the oceans. Such a civilization could parallel tales of Atlantis, Plato's lost continent, submerged in a day and night of cataclysm. Yet, this connection remains as elusive as the artifacts that could authenticate it, for neither tools nor pottery have confirmed these hypotheses, leaving behind only the whisper of something extraordinary. Amidst the absence of tangible evidence, debates swirl around whether these formations are mere natural phenomena or the relics of human innovation. Could tectonic shifts and sedimentary layers, weathered by time, explain the elegance of these formations. The underwater shadows cast doubt, playing tricks on those eager to see age-old craftsmanship beneath the waves. However, the symmetry and purposeful arrangement suggest intelligence and design, a hint of human hands shaping their destiny against nature's currents. These questions transcend geology, inviting spiritual contemplation into humanity's interwoven narrative. Gazing upon the submerged relics, one wonders about their sacred purpose. Were they aligned with celestial patterns, inscribed with spiritual truths for future generations to decode? Do they echo the rhythms of ancient rituals and divine affiliations, bridging the mortal and divine? In this realm, empirical science dances with spiritual musings, urging us to ponder the spiritual landscapes shaped by those who came before. Local indigenous myths, ever the caretakers of unwritten histories, speak of lost islands and submerged cities, echoing in contemporary imaginations. Though lacking direct reference to these pyramids, they weave tales entwined with themes of loss and rebirth, offering a cultural continuity that speaks of transience and fortitude. These stories invite reflection on the mutable nature of existence, emphasizing a connection that spans across time and tide. In their watery entombment, the pyramids whisper of preservation. The ocean, often a devourer of stone and story, here shelters and guards, a preserver of tales kept safe from the ravages of air and time, yet fragile against humanity's pursuit and the shifting climate that tests its bounds. While they endure beneath the waves, questions arise about their long-term survival, forcing us to consider the balance between exploration and stewardship. Venturing further into this aquatic enigma remains a tantalizing possibility, but the journey demands more than mere curiosity. The depth, 3 times deeper than typical diving operations, requires advanced technology, from submersibles to sonar imaging, and navigational prowess through legal waters and political currents. Each endeavour calls for a meeting of diplomacy, technology, and nature's own cryptic guardianship. Across academic and cultural realms, the pyramids of Cuba radiate intrigue. They reawaken timeless myths and rekindle discussions of civilization's cradle, inviting a re-evaluation of long-held Eurocentric narratives. They remind us of the multifaceted tapestry of human history, stretching beyond any single continent or era. As we contemplate these submerged mysteries, a soft philosophy emerges, reflecting on the ephemeral threads binding humanity across time. These ruins stand as a testimony to our impermanent dance with existence, a waltz of creation, destruction, and rebirth in the endless flow of history. We are left to ponder not only the legacy of what once was, but also the fleeting moments that define our present and potential future. In the end, the Cuban pyramids stir humanity's intrinsic quest for discovery, bridging nations, fields, and ideologies. This unraveling tale beckons to all dreamers and seekers, igniting the flames of curiosity that propel us to chart the unseen realms of our collective past. With reverence, the echoes of antiquity invite us to carry forward the human saga, each chapter turned in harmony with the mysteries yet to be revealed beneath the waves of time. Enveloped in the gentle embrace of Lake Michigan's depths, an enigma lies waiting. In 2007, a moment of serendipity led archaeologists who sought shipwrecks with sonar to encounter something unexpected, a formation of stone circles resting beneath the tranquil waves. The discovery, both serendipitous and theatrically veiled within watery curtains, revealed stones assembled in deliberate circular designs, echoing great megalithic sites like a distant call from an ancient epoch. These stones, some marked with carvings suggesting long-past narratives, whisper stories of former worlds and civilizations that might challenge our perceptions of ancient human presence. Among the intriguing carvings, images believed to resemble mastodons, a creature that last roamed the Ice Age wilderness over 10,000 years ago, suggest a timeline far exceeding the tales we once trusted. Such shadows of the past hint at a civilization thought to be more guardian myth than tangible history, inviting us to question whether these stones are a remnant of forgotten humanity or if a more primal force of nature had sculpted them through endless eons. As with ancient explorers charting mysterious lands, today's investigators draw upon remote sensing technology to map this submerged wonder. Their crafted map reveals a series of concentric stone circles, whispering tales of gatherings, ceremonies, or perhaps rites long lost to the annals of time. Could these builders be nomadic souls, marking their existence with stone, their artistry a reflection of cosmic alignment or spiritual journeys? As our minds wander from the familiar bones of Stonehenge to these enigmatic stones, we find similarity in the harmonic dance between earthbound structures and celestial dreams. Embroidered into these carvings is the iconic mastodon, a spectral testament to the ancient dance between beast and humankind. The artistry suggests a narrative etched in stone, dreams captured by skillful hands who sought to immortalize their world. Did reverence guide these artisans, depicting legends worn smooth by time, or was each stroke a life-saving testament to their survival? Each image invites contemplation of shared histories, possibilities woven through oral traditions that became etched in stone. Here, subtle artistry sways gracefully between functionality and spirituality. Was this submerged site once a vibrant cradle of life? The stones echoing tales of a lost society meet the probing inquiries of modern investigators who seek traces of hearths and homes, shadows and footsteps long taken by time's tide. Were the early settlers of this region nomadic travellers, or a civilization entirely distinct, their secrets buried as the earth turned? The notion of a lost world speaks to both our scientific curiosity and the subtly haunting pull of ancient memories, challenging our understanding while inviting guided exploration of humanity's search for meaning amid mystery. In this watery theatre, geological artists silently perform. The considered placement of these stones, it can be pondered, may well be the handiwork of massive glaciers that sculpted a legacy shaped by ice, not hands. As shifting ice once dragged boulders across lands, did they birth optical illusions mistaken for human architecture? Nature's great theatre stretches across eons, composing with the steady patience foreign to the hurried pace of humanity, offering masterpieces of Earth's intricate dance long before us. Beyond the physical, whispers of spiritual and ceremonial uses seep into the narrative. Could these circles have served as sanctuaries for sacred rituals, spaces where ancient peoples harmonized their existence with the music of the cosmos? Within these circles might they have engaged in sacred acts, whispering to the stars or seeking guidance among the ancestral echoes? This lends mystery to the circles, suggesting intentions as rich and textured as the ancient stones themselves, stitching together spiritual narratives that stretch back through all time. Bound intricately within this unfolding drama, a tale of climate's ancient artistry emerges. Landscapes shifted by nature's hand, water levels rising and falling until entire lands sank beneath waves. Lake Michigan's artifacts mirror profundities of change, echoing times when shores swallowed villages, reflecting resilience and adaptation. Lessons carried through time speak to current generations, a reminder that nature's monumental power is both creator and keeper of earthly stories now told from beneath the surface. Lake Michigan stories reverberate globally, drawing us into a shared narrative with fellow submerged mysteries. From Japan's Yonaguni to the tantalizing whispers of Atlantis, these formations weave a shared tapestry of sunken worlds, hinting at forgotten societies shaped by dreams as universal as humanity itself. Did an ancient culture span across vast lands, erecting architectural motifs as their interconnected threads? Each story and site link global monuments into a grand narrative, inviting us into its embrace. The secrets held beneath Lake Michigan's waters unfold through diving innovations that transform barriers into discoveries. Sonar imagery and autonomous vehicles provide a gateway to secrets long obscured by depth and darkness. These devices uncover patterns and details thought hidden forever, painting pictures of stones unseen by human eyes and revealing our unique position as young scientists exploring ancient worlds. Through this lens, Lake Michigan's stones tell tales aided by the instruments of today, echoing history in each discovered moment. All these narratives form a rich mosaic, inviting reflection upon the legacy housed beneath Lake Michigan. Like unwritten tales within its circle, a call to pace ourselves, attuned to a silent past, resonates. Here, immersed with silent stones, reflections on existence weave into a greater conversation about legacy, tethering our thoughts to forgotten peoples and ancient stones as we listen amid the gentle aquatic rhythm. In this whisper-strewn realm, imagination dances freely, connecting us to profound echoes of wonder. Beneath the tranquil waters of southern Wisconsin lies a riddle wrapped in the stillness of Rock Lake, an enigmatic expanse where whispers of submerged secrets flow through time's currents. Local legends breathe life into tales of ancient structures hidden beneath the lake's gentle ripples. For centuries, these oral histories, carried through the years by the native Ho-Chunk and Sioux peoples, have hinted at a deeper narrative. They speak of sacred grounds devoured by rising waters, leaving behind echoes of a forgotten civilization. In the mid-20th century, the whispers took on form, as divers reported encountering stone formations resembling walls beneath the lake. These mysterious configurations raised a question that reverberated through circles of curious minds. The stones, are they a testament to an ancient society now cloaked in watery silence, or simply the artistry of nature, sculpted over eons? Skeptics dismiss these tales as mere folklore, but for those who dare to delve deeper, Rock Lake offers an invitation to explore the undefined pages of the past. According to indigenous tales, the lands now submerged were once home to sprawling mounds, reminiscent of those constructed by the mound builders across North America. These earthworks, both ceremonial and astronomical, bear witness to the architectural prowess and cultural richness of their creators. Drawing parallels between the submerged structures and these ancient mounds, one can almost hear the echoes of a thriving community. They transform the landscape to align with their spiritual beliefs and celestial knowledge, guided by a sophisticated understanding of the natural world. Venturing into the depths of Rock Lake, divers have captured images of stone patterns that ignite discussions about their authenticity as man-made edifices, Are these structures relics of a bygone era or mere geological quirks born of glacial retreat? The stone's rectilinear and geometric arrangements hint at an intentional design that nature alone might find challenging to accomplish. These formations, tantalizing and silent, invite theories of human intervention that date back centuries, puzzle pieces scattered across a broader tapestry of ancient societies. Yet the dialogue remains cloaked in ambiguity, with Rock Lake's mystery ensconced between historical speculation and scientific skepticism. The region's geological history, forged by the relentless advance and retreat of ice, has shaped its terrain into shapes wondrous and strange. In some timelines, one might argue these shapes mirror the handiwork of human artisans. In others, they stand as magnificent testaments to Earth's ever-flowing narrative. The divers' accounts, rich with evocative detail, weave into this larger discussion. Beneath the surface, where sunlight filters through silt-laden waters, they describe scenes imbued with an ethereal quality. These explorers navigate hidden corridors, every twist and turn offering an opportunity to brush against the contours of history. Cold, deep and shrouded, the lake holds its secrets close. Yet, with each dive, the potential for revelation grows. Meticulously placed stones whisper of architectural intent, a story waiting to emerge from its aquatic tomb. As academic voices join the debate, the dialogue swells with myriad perspectives. Geologists and historians ponder the lake's mysteries from opposite shores. Some, grounded in the science of rock and sediment, argue nature's capacity for wonder, pointing to glacial activities and sedimentary deposits as feasible explanations. Others, seeking glimpses of human artistry, propose broader interpretations that invite conversations across fields, melding history, archaeology, and indigenous accounts into a rich tableau of inquiry. These submerged stones, much like the celebrated Bimini Wall or the enigmatic pyramids of Cuba, imply a history written upon the beds of lakes and oceans. They speak to potential networks of trade, communication, or cultural exchange among ancient peoples as the rise and fall of waters redefined their world. Waves may have washed over the lands, but the legacy of these civilizations persists, woven into the very fabric of water's embrace. Challenges of empirical evidence remain as academic pursuits push the boundaries of underwater exploration. As technology evolves, granting us glimpses into hidden depths with clarity and precision, the potential to illuminate this submerged past expands. With each advance, the ability to paint a fuller picture grows. Each new exploration holds the promise not only of discovery, but of connection, bridging past and present through the veil of water. In the quiet of Rock Lake, where stories of stone transform into whispers of a submerged world, the quest for answers continues. It is here in the dance of light and shadow that the threads of possibility weave through time's current, inviting all who listen to touch the past, to discern the truth hidden beneath its undisturbed surface. In mystery lies the wonder, and in wonder, the endless pursuit of understanding. A journey into the heart of history where time and water intertwine. In the quiet depths of the Atlantic, a story as old as time whispers to those who listen closely. Doggerland, that ancient land bridge submerged beneath the North Sea, holds secrets now lapping gently at the shores of curiosity. It serves as a haunting reminder of a landscape once alive with the footsteps of bygone civilizations. As if weaving through the fabric of history, its American parallel beckons, a submerged tale speaking from the cool depths of the ocean to the inquisitive minds of today. There exists a potential counterpart on the American eastern seaboard, a submerged landscape that calls to archaeologists and oceanographers alike. Journeying through these waters, we are invited to contemplate life as it may have flourished along the Atlantic's floor, where prehistoric whispers hint at bustling villages now lost beneath layers of sea and time. Imagine the rhythm of life in those ancient settlements, bustling with daily endeavours and communal stories around the hearth. Stone tools and peculiar land formations dapple the ocean's floor, offering a tantalising glimpse into cultures that remain largely forgotten. Beneath the shadowy waters, geological evidence of previous riverbeds and valleys paints a vivid picture of a world reclaimed by the sea. Aided by the precision of sonar mapping, scientists uncover the sublime beauty of these hidden features. Ancient landscapes overlapped by the tides and time, narrating stories of transformation and change. Artifacts found amid the silt and sand add weight to our imaginings, each tool a fragment of history reaching out from the depths. These relics speak a language of craftsmanship and usage, once vital to life on this unexplored coast. Yet they pose questions as well. Did these tools belong to an ancient submerged people? Or are they remnants swept away by more recent floods? Each discovery draws us closer to ancient lives once lived, weaving together a broader picture of prehistoric migration along ancient shores. The search continues, draped in the allure of mystery and aspiration for a deeper understanding. Queen-like in her enigmatic beauty, the ocean conceals echoes of villages, structures suggesting that human life might have flourished in these regions before seas embraced them gently, eternally into their fold. The thought of entire communities resting beneath the waves invites us to ponder their stories. Narratives of adaptation, resilience, and an intrinsic unity with the world they cherished. Through the lens of oceanic surveys, the past cast its seduction, inviting us to reconstruct life and interactions within these lost settlements. Technological innovations light our path into the depths, where mysteries lie cloaked in sediment and shadow. From sonar equipment to remotely operated vehicles, our tools navigate the unknown with care and curiosity, just as ancient explorers once traversed uncharted seas. These innovations are more than mechanisms of discovery. They are the threads that weave the modern world with the ancient, illuminating stories that evade the grasp of conventional archaeology. Yet alongside this quest, a responsibility lingers to uphold a guardianship over the ecosystems we probe, respecting their delicate balance. As we navigate this narrative, we pause to reflect on the timeless dance of Earth's climate, its rhythm of creation and loss written into the very geography of submerged landscapes. These stories of transformation encourage us not only to witness the tides of history, but to attune ourselves to their broader implications. They whisper lessons about resilience and rebirth, valuable now as humanity stands at the shores of climatic change, pondering our connection with Earth and her cycles. Doggerland also entices those with an eye for the mystical, attracting interpretations of myth and legend that enrich this underwater tableau. Stories passed down through generations muse on these places, linking them to submerged lands in indigenous folklore. Just as the physical landscapes invite scientific exploration, these narratives invite spiritual reflection, blending mythos with reality to probe deeper symbolic meanings. The stories intersect with myths of Atlantis, inviting a contemplation of the legendary Lost City and its implications, whether real or allegorical. Could this submerged American world be akin to Atlantis? Such reflections stir an ancient wonder, pointing to the timeless human quest for understanding, and dreams of rediscovering lost wisdom echo through these depths. As we bridge science and spirit, exploring this submerged history becomes a holistic journey. Through logic, we glean facts. Through myth, we approach understanding. This multifaceted exploration offers a synthesis of discovery, less a tale of lost lands, and more an invitation to enrich our consciousness with the whispers of what lies beneath. Finally, as the currents of time swirl around us, we meditate upon what these hidden histories teach about adaptation, resilience, and the enduring human spirit. Our journey through these depths leaves no finality but an echo, a reminder to continue exploring, dreaming, and connecting with the unfathomed deep. Beneath the Gulf of Mexico's azure waves, antiquity whispers through submerged secrets, lying concealed within the seabed. Sonar explorations, modern light bearers in this aquatic abyss, have unveiled enigmatic rock formations stretching across the ocean floor. Their discovery sends ripples through the scientific community, stirring whispers of ritual spaces and forgotten civilizations. Unlike well-charted ruins of ancient lands, these Gulf megaliths emerge quietly, offering more questions than answers, cloaked in the ocean's shadowy embrace. Intriguing researchers, it's not merely the formation's existence, but their symmetry and alignment begging deeper inquiry. Could they be remnants of a sunken civilization, or masterpieces of nature's untamed hand? Beyond the electronic hum of sonar scans, scholars and adventurers alike grapple with a vast mystery, drawing them into its depths to decode these stones' silent tales. Coral beds and shifting sands enshroud them, whispering of epochs long past, awaiting the astute, unyielding to unlock their secrets. The Gulf, a cradle of marine life, has also harboured human activity throughout millennia. Civilizations like the Maya, renowned for monumental architecture, thrived beside these waters, fueling theories of ancient ventures into the Gulf for unknown purposes. Could these formations be structures sculpted by forgotten peoples, akin to land pyramids and temples, now swallowed by relentless tides? Another theory suggests these megaliths represent handiwork of an even more ancient race, predating recorded history altogether. As geologists and archaeologists analyse these stones' alignment, facts entwine with speculation, weaving a tapestry rich with the intrigue of what was, might have been, and what awaits discovery. The ocean, vast and unyielding, guards her secrets with quiet diligence. Yet modern sonar technology acts as a key, unlocking mysterious chambers beneath her waves. In the Gulf of Mexico, sonar has illuminated anomalies on the seabed, structures defying simple geological explanation. Through sound waves probing the ocean floor, these devices return echoes sketching underwater silhouettes, revealing symmetrical formations cloaked in depths and darkness. While sonar provides a glimpse into these mysteries, it tells only part of the story. Interpreting sonar data remains an art imbued with ambiguity, where underwater archaeology, still in relative infancy, demands not just technology, but imagination, intuition, and an acknowledgement of the unknown. Each sonar sweep unveils a fragment of the cryptic narrative etched in stone, bringing a humbling realization of how much remains beyond our grasp. Beneath the Gulf's surface, enigmatic patterns trace paths across the ocean floor, sparking debates of nature versus nurture. Is it conceivable natural geological processes craft such symmetry, creating artful lines amid deep chaos? Advocates point to natural's parallels, like crystalline structures or basalt columns, whose precision seems to defy explanation. Conversely, human craftsmanship proponents argue these formations' symmetry suggests architectural intent, remnants of a culture whose engineering prowess matched or surpassed ours. Seen in this light, stones become sentinels of an uncharted civilization, whispering tales of a landscape meticulously carved and cultivated, inviting deliberation over human or natural forces behind their existence. The notion of submerged megaliths revisits history's annals, reshaping our understanding of cultures that might have inhabited these regions. Could these stones evidence a forgotten chapter in human development, telling stories of ancient trade, spiritual practices, or migrations over vast waters? Such implications challenge traditional narratives, charting humanity's journey across ages and continents. For indigenous cultures today, these discoveries resonate with deep ancestral connections, blending oral traditions with newfound archaeological evidence. They ignite spiritual and cultural reflections, urging modern societies to recognize history's layers embedded in land and seafloor they inhabit. With each discovery, the past becomes a living dialogue, engaging us in narratives as much about honouring mysteries as they are about unravelling them. The Gulf's megaliths, while enigmatic, do not exist in a vacuum. Throughout the Americas, ruins attest to civilizations both advanced and mysterious, from Central America's towering Mayan cities to complex Mississippian societal structures. Could the Gulf's formations link to these, offering a maritime extension of their terrestrial legacies? Some archaeologists pursue this avenue, drawing parallels between the symbolic significance of waterways in various cultures and this newfound underwater enigma. Others suggest a more esoteric link to the mythical Atlantean civilization, despite conventional science remaining skeptical of Atlantis as more myth than reality. The mere possibility that these submerged structures might hint at undiscovered aspects of human history stirs imagination, prompting re-evaluation of what we assume to know about our past. Exploring the Gulf's submerged enigmas poses no simple task. Divers and researchers face formidable challenges navigating strong currents, limited visibility, and fragile marine environments. These conditions complicate operations, demanding technology and expertise few expeditions can readily afford. Yet confronting these challenges embarks them on adventures extending underwater archaeology's frontiers. Each dive, an opportunity for discovery and insight, serves to advance methodologies and deepen our acquaintance with the unknown. Here, technology, human will, and nature collide, forming a frontier as educational as mysterious. As technology evolves, so too does our capacity to delve deeper and further, unravelling secrets the sea held in profound silence for millennia. The Carolina Bays stretch across the eastern United States, a series of enigmatic formations that capture the imagination and challenge the intellect. From the skies, these elliptical depressions form a mysterious pattern, a mosaic of geological whispers that continue to baffle geologists, historians, and curious minds alike. The origins of these uncanny formations, stretching from New Jersey down to the serene landscapes of Florida, provoke debates that echo across the corridors of scientific inquiry. Their uniform shapes and whisperings of submerged identities raise questions that remain tantalizingly out of reach, adding layers to this geographic enigma. The genesis of these depressions has sparked an array of theories as varied and curious as the formations themselves. Some propose they are the remnants of ancient cosmic impacts, leaving marks in the lands during turbulent eras long past. Could these bays be the earthbound signatures of celestial events, hinting at a celestial choreographer that once dictated the land's contours? The comet impact theory suggests so, drawing lines from the heavens to the very soil beneath our feet. Yet this hypothesis, while captivating, dances with skepticism, its critics pointing to the absence of telltale signs such as glass shards or iridium, which would bolster its cosmic narrative. The allure of such an explanation, however, cast our gaze skyward, pondering Earth's vulnerability to the distant forces of the universe. Other voices in this grand debate propose that ancient river systems may have quietly sculpted these symmetrical forms, nature working as a patient artist over eons. These proponents present a picture of rivers tracing paths to the sea, carving these elliptical patterns in a time when the world was younger and its features more malleable. The alignment of the bays along the Atlantic seaboard adds weight to this theory. Yet, the harmonious repetition of these shapes introduces an air of mystique, a reminder that the hand of nature holds secrets tight to its chest, while painting the landscape with such precision. Among those who explore this mystery, there are those who whisper of human touch, a narrative suggesting that forgotten civilizations may have imparted their mark here. Could ancient peoples have sculpted these formations for spiritual rites, agriculture, or as navigational aids through the mists of prehistory? The notion leaps from the confines of traditional scientific discourse into the realm of speculative archaeology, a landscape where each question spirals into endless possibility. Despite modern technological advances, the sands of time keep their secrets well, and no artifacts or structural remnants have yet emerged to prove human intervention, leaving only speculation in their wake. Adding another layer to this tapestry are the submerged bays, shadowy figures beneath the water's surface, suggesting forces even more ancient and profound. Perhaps tectonic movements or rising seas concealed these features, reshaping the very map of past civilizations. These hidden formations shine a light on the dynamic dance between land and water, urging exploration that reaches beneath the waves to untangle the geological secrets that sleep below. A still more extraordinary consideration nods towards the stars once more. Extraterrestrial hypotheses that spark the imagination. Some speculate whether these enigmatic shapes might serve as marks of otherworldly visitors, beckoning us to view our planet as a stage for cosmic guests. These theories remain speculative at best, placing the Carolina Bays in the colourful world of ufology. Still, they invite us to reflect on our place in the universe and the silent scripts that may have unfolded here, long before our understanding took root. Cultural significance weaves through the fabric of this mystery. Local myths and native folklore echo the bay's presence in the stories of tribes who once roamed these lands. For these people, the bays were more than land formations. They were sacred sites, born of celestial battles or gifted by the hands of their ancestors. Through oral tradition, these landscapes transform into storytellers, merging the physical and spiritual into narratives that delight the human imagination. These are not mere geographical anomalies. They are sacred chapters, echoing spiritual narratives that demand both respect and curiosity from modern investigators. Amid the quiet of these landscapes thrives an ecosystem, a delicate balance of biodiversity that elevates these depressions from geological curiosity to vibrant habitats. Each bay serves as a microcosm of life, where water and land converge to support a tapestry of flora and fauna. Researchers unravel these ecological stories, seeking to understand the delicate dance of life amidst these ancient contours, drawing lessons for broader inquiries into ecological adaptability. In exploring the Carolina Bays, our understanding continues to evolve, integrating modern technology to peel back the layers obscured by time. Ground-penetrating radar and sonar imaging offer new perspectives, teasing out clues once hidden by the Earth's embrace. These advances remind us that the search for understanding is an eternal narrative, ever unfolding and ever inviting us into its depths. Thus, as the exploration of the Carolina Bays presses forward, we are left in the embrace of mystery, a graceful dance of questions and potential revelations. Whether born of river, star or hand, the bays persist in their silent allure, echoing softly of the worlds they have witnessed pass. In their still waters we find invitations to reflect, to wander, and to listen for the stories that the past whispers into the present, guiding us gently onward. Under the shimmering surface of Florida's continental shelf, an enigma beckons, a mystery etched upon the ocean floor. It began with the diver's descent on an ordinary marine survey, when the sea generously unveiled these intriguing formations. Resembling massive stair-step structures, their geometry challenges the simplicity of natural explanation and invites contemplation, reminiscent of Japan's famed Yonaguni monument. Skeptics attribute them to nature's whims, while others, enthralled by the past, propose they are relics of a civilization swallowed by time and tide. This discovery ignites debates in the realms of archaeology and geology, casting shadows of curiosity and speculation across both disciplines. Diving deeper, the formations reveal themselves with striking geometry. Crisp angles and flat surfaces hint at deliberate craftsmanship. Such echoes of architectural intention suggest a forgotten culture, a civilization perhaps that defies our current understanding. Amid this interplay of possibility and skepticism, these submerged terraces function as both enigma and muse. They invite not only a physical journey beneath the waves, but also a voyage into imagination and memory. A search within ourselves to grasp what ancient hands might have wrought before yielding to the sea's relentless embrace. The ocean, with its vast library of secrets, urges us to ponder the intertwined nature of Earth's mysteries and humanity's fleeting chapters. As explorers delve into the depths, the inquiry sharpens. Are these formations a testament to natural forces, or evidence of human ingenuity from a bygone era? Geologists point to the power of the Earth's crust and erosive forces capable of shaping elaborate structures absent human intervention. Florida's shelf, with its shale and limestone, is susceptible to fracturing, birthing formations that, while uncommon, can mimic intentional design. Nature often deceives us, creating shapes that seem purposeful. Yet this mystery extends an invitation to consider the alternative, that these underwater forms are indeed the work of ancient architects, crafting environments that stood proudly above waters once. Drawing parallels, the mystery deepens when juxtaposed against Yonaguni's submerged forms off Japan. Discovered in the 1980s, these terrace structures also stir discussion. Natural phenomena or man-made remnants of a lost world. Both sites captivate and challenge us to re-examine humanity's hidden history beneath oceanic veils. The uncanny similarities invite global collaboration, melding geology, archaeology, and oceanography in a rich tapestry of exploration. Concurrent investigations may illuminate hidden truths, exploring legends of lost lands such as Lemuria or Atlantis woven with speculation and myth. The enigma unfolds further as dreamers and scholars ponder lost civilizations, envisioning them alongside the architectural triumphs of Egypt or Mesopotamia. Could these submerged forms once have been vibrant places of human harmony with nature? The call to explore what might once have been demands a careful balance of imagination and evidence. Without tangible artifacts, tools, pottery, or clear signs of habitation, such visions remain speculative, a delicate dance across the bounds of fact and fantasy. Intertwined with this discourse is the legend of Atlantis, a civilization swallowed by the sea. The formations near Florida whisper of such tales, suggesting remnants of this mythical empire or similar sunken continents. To proponents, they represent echoes from a time when continents bridged oceans, nurturing cultures now consigned to legend. Critics, however, caution against romanticizing these formations beyond what evidence supports, misguided by whims into pseudoscience at the expense of rigorous inquiry. Integral to these ponderings are the roles played by rising seas and shifting climates, forces that have perpetually redrawn coastlines and quenched budding civilizations. Following the last ice age, as the climate warmed, sea levels rose, submerging landscapes where human dramas may indeed have unfolded. Exploring these formations against such a backdrop provides context, offering insight into humanity's adaptability to environmental challenges mirrored by today's climate urgencies. This investigation is as multidisciplinary as it is mysterious, bringing together archaeology, marine biology, oceanography, and geology. Their collaboration harmonizes technology and narrative, forging pathways through the uncharted. Advanced mapping and sonar imaging shine new light on watery enigmas, while geological histories trace the Earth's anguish and transformation. Thus, each discipline learns from the others, casting shared inquiries into the depths while embracing the ever-shifting dance of discovery. In the shadows of the sea, speculation and evidence exist in tenuous balance. Some assert the structures as testament to natural artistry, others to ancient craftsmen, yet the truth remains elusive. What emerges is more complex than simple answers, the artful integration of ideas painting possible histories, each with its hue and timbre. This rich milieu underscores the investigator's role, to remain open to new interpretations amid a sea of uncertainty. In contemplating these submerged landscapes, we touch echoes of human stories hidden beneath time's veil. Communities might once have thrived along these ancient shores, living vibrant lives now suspended in the imagination's embrace. Such stories breathe life into stone, reminding us of human resilience and adaptability. These underwater realms incite reflection on survival, consequence, and the indelible links between past and present. While technology and time may someday surmount these barriers, for now, the sea guards its secrets, and our imaginations journey ever deeper into its mysterious depths, ever hopeful of the stories waiting to surface. In the veiled depths of the Mississippi River Delta, where the hands of land and water continually entwine, secrets of forgotten civilizations lie buried beneath layers of time and sediment. This region, an ancient confluence of life and mystery, was once home to vibrant communities that thrived at the water's edge, only to succumb to the relentless embrace of rising tides. Today, modern sonar scans peel back the murky waters to reveal echoes of sophisticated societies, challenging our understanding of pre-Columbian America. This mystical realm whispers tales of cultures that flourished long before European footsteps graced the continent. For the ancient peoples who dwelled here, the delta was a crucible of existence and a testament to nature's capriciousness. The rich alluvial plains provided sustenance, while the river offered a lifeline, shaping societies through its paradoxical nature of giver and taker. These communities erected mounds, sacred elevations that marked the landscape as centres of spirituality and communal life, against a backdrop of ever-changing environmental rhythms. Beneath the waters, the traces of these mound builders and their agrarian societies linger, mysterious relics of their mastery in the delicate art of survival. As we trace the footprints of pre-Columbian inhabitants, we find evidence of a complex network interwoven with the landscape. Ancient artifacts and mud-encased tools recount a story of human ingenuity and resilience, of a people adapted to the river's unpredictable temperament. These societies demonstrated remarkable harmony with their environment, reflected in the strategic placement of their mounds and the sophisticated trade routes that connected distant cultures across the continent. They were advanced communities, crafting technologies and spiritual practices to navigate a world both bountiful and unforgiving. Central to their existence was the river, a dual force of nourishment and destruction. It crafted fertile grounds for agriculture and prosperous settlements, yet its unpredictable swells could consume entire communities, reducing them to silence beneath the waters. The resilient spirit of these societies shines through their ability to read the river's moods and use its currents for trade and cultural interchange, weaving a tapestry of existence that honoured the natural world's cycles. Though submersion gradually erased the presence of these people, their legacy endures through relics preserved beneath layers of silt. Rising waters and the subsidence of deltaic sediments brought about a creeping transformation, subduing the voices of vibrant cultures and making way for aquatic mysteries. The technological marvels of sonar imaging and archaeological dives tease open this lost world, uncovering formations and artifacts that draw us deeper into the labyrinth of the delta's past. Yet, the challenge of unearthing these secrets is immense. Intricacies intertwined with political neglect and environmental challenges. Each discovery offers tantalizing clues, propelling intrepid explorers further into the depths, while reminding us of the resilience encoded within human history. These preserved relics serve as whispers from bygone eras, begging for a deeper understanding of our shared tapestry of existence. Technology spearheads this exploration, opening windows into the submerged tableau and allowing us to reimagine entire cultures obscured from sight. Sonar imaging and submersible drones map out these hidden living spaces, granting new perspectives on the interactions between ancient people and their surroundings. Human curiosity, complemented by technological advances, pieces together the narrative of these communities, revealing the spiritual essence they left behind. A comparison of the Delta's submerged societies to other global underwater sites hints at a more interconnected past than we may imagine, an ancient conscious web linking disparate cultures through shared currents. This interconnectedness sketches a narrative larger than isolated civilizations, celebrating humanity's universal journey, enriched by the continuous flow of ideas, knowledge, and spiritual understanding. The exploration of the Delta's submerged remnants, fraught with challenges from both natural and human-made sources, calls for a concerted effort to preserve and interpret the submerged heritages. The murky depths, laden with silt, demand inventive approaches and progressive policies aligning with the quest for discovery. Ethical exploration keeps the memories of ancient constructors alive, ensuring dialogues that bridge academic pursuit with policymaking. These ancient sunken cities offer resonant reflections on the impermanence of civilizations and the human spirit's enduring connection with nature. Their stories provoke thought on our coexistence with the environment, underscoring the delicate dance of resilience with nature's fierce power, a narrative as poignant today as in bygone eras. As we peer through the waters, our journey embraces the spirits of ancient times still echoing within. With every revelation, we gather insights into the interplay of human endurance, adaptation, and the rhythmic embrace of Earth's cycles. Beneath the Mississippi Delta's tranquil tides, whispers of ancient life's grandeur await those who listen, crafting a luminous tale of history's undying imprint upon our shared human experience. In the heart of southeastern Louisiana, Lake Pontchartrain stretches like a vast, enigmatic mantle, its depths cradling more than murky waters. Beyond its role in the cultural and economic tapestry of New Orleans, the lake stirs whispers of hidden streets and ancient stone foundations submerged beneath its surface. These quiet tales, born of treacherous exploration conditions and cloaked in local lore, beckon those with an insatiable curiosity to delve deeper into their mysteries. Consider for a moment that an entire civilization might still slumber beneath these waters, whispering of stories lost to the ages. What might these submerged remnants reveal about their long-gone inhabitants? Could these traces tell a tale of transformation or disaster? As we immerse ourselves in this enigma, nature and history entwine with myth, guiding us through a narrative as thick and obscure as the lake's own waters. To unravel what lies beneath, we must journey through Louisiana's geological transformations. The Gulf Coast, shaped by shifting sea levels, and the tireless carving of the Mississippi River, bears the scars of millennia. This ever-changing landscape has seen indigenous tribes, colonial settlers, and evolving cities, each ebbing and flowing with nature's powerful forces. Lake Pontchartrain, at the centre of these grand transformations, stands witness to these cycles, its coastline a testament to past civilizations that etch their stories along its shifting shores. Reports of submerged streets and ancient stones occasionally surface from beneath Lake Pontchartrain's shadowy cloak. These glimpses spark imaginations, as divers and sonar explorations suggest the presence of man-made structures. Though findings are fragmented and anecdotal, the accumulating evidence hints at more than geological chance. It invites us to question whether these formations are relics of a forgotten age, silently resting beneath the lake's surface. Such speculation draws on indigenous narratives that echo through time, offering tantalizing links to the submerged landscapes. Long before recorded history, tribes like the Choctaw and Houma wove tales of floods and shifting land into their oral traditions. These stories, rich and profound, may hold clues, threads of the cultural memory of those witnessing the lands slipping beneath the waves. It is in honouring these stories that we inch closer to understanding a world where nature's rhythm dictated the fates of those who dwelled here. Science adds its voice to the mystery, as geophysical surveys venture beneath the lake's expanse. These explorations, grappling with technical and natural challenges, sometimes reveal symmetrical formations suggestive of intentional design. While modern tools illuminate possibilities, the mystery retains its beguiling allure. Science leads pathways, yet it is the human spirit and its capacity for wonder that ultimately guides us closer to truths hidden in these watery depths. Art and symbolism offer yet another lens through which to consider Pontchartrain's mysteries. Throughout history, sunken cities have infused creative minds with inspiration. Artists, poets, and storytellers filter these stories of the past through the prism of imagination, transforming them into cultural relics. These submerged possibilities become both symbols of civilization's fragility and reminders of nature's indomitable forces. Myths linked to Lake Pontchartrain often entwine with grander narratives of underwater cities worldwide. These legends, interwoven with human aspirations and cautionary tales, travel beyond local boundaries, creating a tapestry of shared human consciousness, wrestling with submerged pasts. They question the arrogance of humanity and reflect on the potential consequences of striving too boldly against nature's will. While myths provoke reflection, the reality of sunken civilizations testifies to the immense power of environmental change. As contemporary climates shift, understanding past adaptations becomes vital. Rising waters and sinking lands not only shape today's narrative, but echo ancient cycles of impermanence and resilience. The possible cities slumbering beneath Pontchartrain remind us of ambitions that, though monumental, inevitably yield to nature's whispering persistence. Speculative theories dance between the known and unknown, offering a bridge connecting science with mysticism. Perhaps these foundations are remnants of antediluvian societies, or perhaps they draw energy from dimensions undetected by modern comprehension. While their truth remains uncertain, these theories invite introspection, threading the spheres of reality with elusive insight, propelling humanity's ongoing quest for understanding. As our exploration draws to a close, we reflect on the still surface of Lake Pontchartrain, its waters a mirror to the mysteries below. Here, where time feels suspended, we recognise the lake as both keeper of secrets and a canvas for reflection. The stories of sunken cities remind us of our intricate dance with the environment, urging us to maintain curiosity and reverence for the rhythms of the natural world. The tales within Lake Pontchartrain offer echoes of our search for meaning, not just through the lens of evidence, but through the pathways of imagination and the eternal balance of truth and mystery. If you found this journey as entrancing as we did, like and subscribe to continue exploring the world's hidden realms and ancient whispers, together navigating the known and the unknown.